Here I am, back again. Glutentag. Right. So here we are, entering the vault. We have a candle. Onwards to victory. The antechamber. At the bottom of the stairs is a room with a sealed stone door. In front of that stands a pointedly placed plinth holding 3 thin pillars and some stone discs. Oh no. The delightful adventuress rolls her eyes. A trial of the mind, it appears. How very adorable. It appears that our monkey friend's ancestors have absorbed more than a few souls with a passion for things of the pulp. Oh well, that should make things interesting. She slaps your shoulder. Do the honors, Capitano. Oh no. Solve the wait. Oh, wait. 3 poles, stone discs? Oh, please. The Towers of Hanoi puzzle. That little children's game that has been amusing London in recent years. This antechamber must be a more recent addition to the vault than it looks. If even the monkeys have bought into its legend. You roll up your sleeves. This will be easy enough, will it? 15 stone discs. A minor problem suddenly reveals itself. Well, I see that you have this under control, declares the delightful adventuress, heading back upstairs. I'll leave it in your evidently very capable hands. Oh, boy. Oh my gosh. So, from what I remember, it would take gosh, I can't remember, but it's like it would take thousands of moves to beat this particular Tower of Hanoi puzzle the way that it was described. So I believe the solution actually genuinely is dynamite, because it takes more time than a person would have. Yeah, if you keep this up, you should be done just in time to see the 6th city. So as you can see, we've got a lot. So we have 32,766 more moves. I don't know how about you feel. I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm going to blow it up with dynamite. Bits of rubble and clockwork fly. The stonework trembles slightly as if about to collapse, but then settles with just the occasional plink-plink of metal and the tinkle of falling shards and gears of all sizes. Well, that is certainly one solution, declares the delightful adventuress, unplugging her ears. I think, though, darling, I shall be taking the rest of those. Cannot fault your thinking, but we would rather reach the center of this quaint little tomb without ourselves becoming buried in it, would we not? Still, splendid resourcefulness. Splendid. Top marks. Aww. I can't believe she has taken my dynamites. What trials await through the, technically a doorway, over the melted cogs and fallen rubble? Ooh, a maze, you say. A huge maze stretches out before you. The delightful adventuress produces a large ball of yarn. With all due credit to Theseus, she says, nailing one end into the wall. I suspect, however, we shall not have to worry about a minotaur lurking in this particular maze. Come on, such things are hardly a problem for a woman of adventure. This will take but a jiffy. She leads the way with utter confidence, even when it becomes clear she has no idea where she is going. Even when it becomes painfully obvious to all that she is merely turning left at every intersection, confident that eventually this will lead to the exit. The string runs out long before the maze does, yet somehow this does not feel like an insurmountable problem for returning. Onwards, okay? This part of the temple looks distinctly more ancient and more carefully crafted by its architects. A sense of respect and history pervades. Did the apes, I don't know, unevolve or something? I don't know. Or were these left behind by another culture? Or the Hall of Histories. A mosaic floor stands between you and the door. The delightful adventuress catches your arm before you can step onto it. Oh, sweetie, she sighs, pointing at the walls. Little holes run down both of them, just large enough to see the ready crossbow bolts behind. "Isn't this wonderful?" she says. "I've seen many, many tombs, and most just put something big and heavy in front of the door. Bless their hearts for putting all this effort into something nobody was ever supposed to see. Anyway, be a dear. I'll be outside if you need me." She heads back to check on her camp. Okay. Ah, well. 9 colored tiles stretch across this corridor. Manual save of Overhill. Let's go. Oh, it's no use. It's gibberish. Was it by the cricket stumps? Maybe one of the monkeys can help, but it seems unlikely. There's not much writing in the Empire of Hands, and most of it simply borrows from fallen London or the Khanate. Anyone capable of reading this is likely long dead. Oh, wow. The monkey tongue follows no apparent rules, being a creole of many and diluted with each new scribe. It would take someone capable of writing it to even stand a chance of decrypting it. But the age of the inscriptions and lack of anything similar elsewhere in the Empire of Hands suggests it is a long-lost art. Perhaps the exquisite seneschal can help. And that was a success. So that was a success. Uh-oh. A frozen drop of red honey. I don't know if I can get red honey. We'll see. Well, does examining cause a harm? Or is that a warning for all of these? We'll see. Too far to jump. Blast. The monkeys thought of that at least. It would be difficult to get a ladder down here. It would be very risky to simply guess, but a solution must be around here somewhere. Or an alternative. It looks longingly at my dynamite. Okay. So this will require a little more preparation. We can go talk to the seneschal. I'm guessing that we will need something. Crowbarring gems. Interesting. So I just want to make sure. Okay, back to the mosaic floor. Good. Okay. Is there anything else here? No. Well, I guess I can ask her. In my experience, darling, such things are built solely by meddling priest types to try and make potential tomb raiders at least bang a little culture into their heads before they get their hands on the loot. Precious little bloody point otherwise. Just wall it up and be done. She bites a nail gently. If only we could read the monkey language, we could work out the correct sequence. Of course, there could be a way to simply bypass the problem entirely. Barnabas, have you any thoughts? The giant clayman does not look up from his duties. Oh. I can just pay him. Well, okay, so 500. We'll come back. I have the money, but then I won't be able to afford anything. So, we will see. First, let's go. Where is oh, right. Wildfield Court. The seneschal is in the silent gallery. Okay. She may have an idea. More than 0. So I need 30 status. Well, not much I can do. Because I just need, yeah, I just need status. So So that's not going to work. So probably we're going to go with the other option. I think we're just going to pay our friend it's a bit of a shame. I seem to recall a little of what the caption says. It's like the first time I've ever heard the word icterine, which is a sort of sickly yellow. Oh, right, I do it in the... Yeah, okay. It's a shame, but it's like, otherwise I just have to ferry supplies here over and over. And that's not really something I feel like doing. Well, okay. Okay. Manual save. And we'll just pay our friend $500 to just do it for us. If a faceless man could sigh, Barnabas stoically lumbers after you to the mosaic floor and proceeds to step on everything. The foot of crossbow bolt fills the air for a good couple of minutes before it appears the traps have finally run dry. He takes the agreed fee. His body's not even chipped. Then he nods slowly and lumbers back up the stairs to his mistress's camp. A somewhat irritated-looking, delightful adventuress appears soon afterwards. "That fellow cost me a small fortune, you know," she mutters, striding past. "Well, never mind. We press on." Oh, God. Immediate. You see them through the door, thousands of them, in a pit crossable only by a thin beam lit by inconsistent neath light through a hole in the roof. It would be no problem for a monkey to cross, but a human? To her credit, she does not try to weasel her way out of it. Lantern held between her teeth, an adventurer's rapier bouncing casually on her hips, she steps confidently onto the thin beam and swiftly crosses foot over foot without so much as a glance down. Your turn. Oh no. Yeah, of course. Well, let's go. You tumble into the snake pit, landing up to your shoulders in a sea of some of the most dangerous creatures ever to slither the Empire of Hands. Already you feel their teeth lunging, the venom pounding through your system, No. You feel nothing, except the weight, the cold, dry skin of hundreds of dead snakes surrounding you. The delightful adventuress peers down. Well, that is what happens when one decides to build oneself a fancy-dancy snake pit and neglects to think of a way for the poor darlings to be kept fed, isn't it? Come on, then. Get up from there. No sense being a big girl's blouse. Oh, the terror I am unhappy with, but it is true. Like, some of this is definitely just making fun of Indiana Jones. Alright. Down 5 steps, the center of the vault. So close and yet so far. This is very obviously the oldest part of the temple, around which all else has grown over time. Ancient tapestries hang from walls decorated with portraits of a single ape, clothed in violet and crowned by the sun. He is the first emperor, the 100-souled founder of the Empire of Hands. His authority reaches across time. Not much to look at, is it? Declares the delightful adventuress. They say they buried the old bugger with all of them. 100 of the finest souls. A hecatomb, if you will. Aha. Oh, and then she laughs. Okay. She laughs for a moment at a joke only she and perhaps 3 others in the Neath would appreciate. Tomb, hecatomb, 100. Well, yeah. Mark of respect by the primates, you know, to say no one else could do half as much with them. Her eyes glint. Let's do something about that. Okay. Final door. Okay. Concernage. Manual save. Alright. Huge, imposing, impassable. Is there a way through it? A dusty bowl of glassy red chips. It stands on a plinth in the middle of the room, its contents seemingly untouched by the monkeys who have tried getting through the door. Okay. You take a chip. A drop of red honey hangs in the middle, bleeding out through cracks in the salt. Red honey contains memories. Why would the chips be here? Its frozen memories glint in the candlelight. A test of understanding. The memories are diluted, largely unspecific. But that is not important. What this red honey carries is something far deeper, a connection of souls across centuries, the birth of an empire in which even the lowest could be uplifted, and sparks of greatness itself passed on, magnified, never lost with the passing of flesh. This was the dream of the first emperor, one of unity and evolution, transcendence and glory. His memory was placed here that all could see their true destiny, purpose. Instead, it is as if the emperor himself is receiving a glimpse of the empire his dream became. His tears run uncontrollably down your cheeks. That is something. What a dream. Especially in this world where there is a great chain of being, where there is absolutely a hierarchy of existence. And we are some of the lowest of the low. Crushed under the heel of judgments. It's a beautiful dream, and to see it collapse into what it is now. Open the Emperor's tomb. The memory fades, but something remains. Only one who is as worldly wise as the first Emperor hoped his people would be can open the door. That is so sad. A tale of terror. One Z story. One memory of distant shores. Well, it seems like such a simple thing now. It is slightly more complicated than simply pushing the door open, but only a little. The lost treasure has been found. Now for the easy bit. The burial chamber. The first emperor's bones lie in state, surrounded by souls in spheres of blue, green, and silver. The delightful adventuress applauds politely. "Oh, very, very fine work," she declares, taking a moment to admire the architecture before turning her attention to the souls. Now, unless my eyes deceive me, there are not 100, not even close. Blasted legends and their exaggeration. This will complicate matters. Oh, well. Barnabas, do be a dear and gather those up. And as for you," she adds, drawing a rapier that glistens at the end, "kindly remain where you are." The delightful adventuress tuts. "I would not," she warns. "There is just a tiny but efficacious little drop of Cantagaster venom on the tip, purchased at considerable expense for just this kind of eventuality." "Oh, don't sulk," she adds. "When I tell this story, your death will be glorious. Your crew especially will be most moved on our journey home. All the Neath will know of your great sacrifice, though I may change your name to something that rolls better off the tongue, something with a little more pep. I'm sure you understand." The Clayman fish is gathering the souls. This could be going better. A delightful scheme. Such simple things, aren't they? Says the delightful adventuress. Goodness only knows what the devils do with them. But opportunity is opportunity, is it not? My friends in the Iron Republic were quite happy to agree a safe passage to and from their homeland in exchange for this legacy. They will have to be satisfied, I suppose. Her lips turn up into a smug smile. "And next time I bid the accursed Leonora Fortescue go to hell, well, I shall be able to recommend the bloody sights." Calculated risk. With the bag over her shoulder, she's going to be slower. You just have to avoid that poisoned sword. The monkeys built this tomb by copying stories. The stories always have a way out. Well, this one sounds more interesting, frankly. Not however the door. Well, that's that then, she says, backing out of the vault. Oh, except for one minor detail. Barnabas, I thank you for your loyalty and fine service. As a final courtesy, please do the honors and ensure our friend here remains buried. It is such a fine resting place, is it not? Such a shame it be wasted on just one ape. The clayman lurches as she produces one of your confiscated sticks of dynamite, lights it, and drops it in the corridor. Before either of you get close, it explodes in a cloud of dirt and rubble that seals the exit. Oh no. Barnabas has no face. He does, however, most definitely have expressions. The one he wears now is chilling. Tempted to dig a way out. She won't get away with this. A helping hand, Barnabas immediately joins you in the excavation. Were he a regular clayman, he would likely be obeying his last order right now and ending your life for his mistress. Being unfinished, however, he is no mere golem. In her arrogance, the delightful adventuress appears to have forgotten that loyalty is a two-way street. Even with both of you digging, though, it'll take far too long to clear the rubble. If the delightful adventuress gets back to your ship with the legacy, she will no doubt persuade the crew to leave without you. Oh, will she? That's pretty cold of my crew. If only could see a little better. Oh, well, but my friend the monkey foundling. I'll go with that one. From above comes a familiar, mischievous cry. She slides down a rope into the vault. Hello, she calls, hanging upside down by your face and grinning. The entire Empire of Hands is her playground, and this temple is no exception. She heard the bang of the dynamite all the way on the Ash Isthmus and came over to see what it was. Now she sees it's a friend. Helping, grins the monkey foundling, letting you climb up her rope. Barnabas remains behind, too heavy. He continues to dig his way out, rock by rock. Oh, is there nothing we can do for him? A delightful reunion. It appears the delightful adventuress is having problems of her own by the rowboats. A double betrayal? Whatever the once flea-ridden mayor of Port Stanton took from the delightful adventuress's soul, it evidently came with her loose grip on ethics. He suspected she would try to sneak away without giving him his cut. He was not wrong. Unfortunately for her, he has a small squad of monkeys at his disposal. Unfortunately for him, she has both her rapier and one last stick of dynamite for mutually assured unpleasantness. Well, says the delightful adventuress, seeing you approach, this is an irritating stalemate. No? I mean, a fair deal. The problem is she tried to kill me. I'm still worried about Barnabas. I don't know. The delightful adventuress snarls. Species traitor, she spits, lowering the rapier. Even she acknowledges that now she is outmatched. But then comes a rumbling sound from the jungle. She glances over her shoulder and back with a sudden look of endless smugness as Barnabas slowly trudges towards her from the vault. Splendid, she declares. Barnabas, do please deal with this smelly animal, and also the monkey. Barnabas's clay muscles seem to swell as he lumbers forward, silent but purposeful. Claymen are obedient. Claymen are loyal. Claymen are reliable. Unfinished claymen can be all these things too. They can, however, be them by choice rather than nature. They can also hold grudges extremely well. The delightful adventuress shrieks in fury as Barnabas effortlessly picks her up, dangling her upside down by one leg. The obscenities are muffled by her skirts falling over her mouth, but the gist is quite clear. Well then, says the mayor, carefully eyeing up the clayman's spare arm. Should we talk deals now, perhaps? Let's see. The mayor and Barnabas, though it seems unlikely that the mayor will agree to a straight three-way split. Well, I mean, I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna... Sorry, Barnabas. I'm gonna go with this one. We're gonna completely fulfill its requirement for souls. The mayor will keep the remainder. Of course he does. The boost to his courtly profile will be tremendous. The deal is struck. Also, we will take that one, adds the mayor, pointing at the delightful adventuress. Trying to sneak away our emperor's legacy? Oh, do not worry. The punishment is not severe. We approve of the avarice. Still, he grins, we will teach her a little lesson, yes, then banish in shame. A gift to you, from the Empire. See, still not enough to do anything in the court. But at least that's 1/3 of the 3 issues completed. She's not gonna... Oh! Hey, let Barnabas decide her fate. He is, after all, the one that she betrayed the most. Absolutely. Barnabas nods, ignoring the angry protest. He follows the monkeys into the woods towards their boat, still carrying a thrashing, delightful adventuress. He will not allow her to come to any real harm, but appears to concur that a little humility may be in order. But that is their business. Yours now lies elsewhere. Yeah, I bear no grudge. It's up to Barnabas. Alrighty. Let's see. Annual save, Overhill. Sure. We've done a lot of stuff here. Just want to see. Yeah, so we have 100. Like, does that seem lit up to you? I find it very hard to tell when things are lit up or unlit, denoting whether or not you've completed them. I've done 10 of supplies. Yeah, a respected visitor to the Wild Wheel Court can arrange a more efficient supply of fuel from elsewhere. I'm guessing, I don't know, the Iron Republic, maybe? But I can't get further into the court with a mere 21 points of favor, I don't think. Is there anything else while we're here? I don't know. I'll check. I don't know if there's anything further. Silent Gallery. Yeah, I need 4 more. Trading? Huh. If I trade stuff to... Oh, like my soul, you mean? I hope not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh. There she is, a pillory. That's not bad. She stands fuming, her head and hands locked tight in a pillory near the center of the palace. She glares at you with the purest hate. The honorable thing would be to take the high moral ground and not enjoy this at all. Barnabas stoically stands by his seething mistress, ensuring the monkeys do not take their fun too far. His bruised loyalty does not, however, stretch to interfering with the opportunistic monkey selling ammunition. But more fiscally responsible, at least. Oh. It is doubtful that she will be here for long. Theft is not a huge crime to the monkeys, particularly when they've got their share anyway. They will most likely free her as soon as her outrage ceases amusing them. Of course, this far east, she will be waiting a long time for another ship to take her back to fallen London. Okay. So, can I still choose to throw her? Yeah, okay. So some other time, perhaps, when I have more money. What is this exactly? A small group of powder-faced apes in the red-trimmed robes of court mandarins invite you into a quiet, cushioned room. Drinks and honey cakes are served, and business carefully not discussed. After a while, however, the charade gives way to polite expectation. Okay, gift of wine for cinders. Huh. So I can do red honey, prisoner's honey, gift of wine. Okay. And where you're from, you can buy them by the crate. I'd kind of like to save the souls from Mount Palmerston. Especially because I aim to go in that direction, whatever my next journey is. It was... They do not feel the need to say their pleasure. Okay, hopefully that didn't say that it lowered my, it didn't lower anything stat-wise with them, so I think that's going to be okay. Alright, so we just know next time to bring, honey. I think that's probably the cheapest way. I assume each trade gives you a point. But, even if I gave them souls, well, actually... Let's go. Let's see what we get for it. I just want to see. What? Wholesale souls? Do you take them for savages, devils? Your pitiful charity is utterly rejected, with a slam of clenched paw on table. Outside these walls, yes, their brethren may thirst for any random soul. Inside, however, only the finest alchemy will suffice. Refined, distilled, perfected. How dare you think anything else? No, take your tuppence of soul rejects and be gone. Okay, so I'm going to reload. So that's good to know. Crates of souls will not work, but it's cheaper to buy honey anyway, so who even cares? Okay, so I think that's everything for now. Manual save, Overhill. Sure. Okay. Alright. She is finally out of our hold, out of our lives. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What next? So I've saved. So where do I need to go? It's tempting to go like over here. Does Varchus have... I can't imagine Varchus has good prices on supplies. Yeah, no, it's not even on my list. Eisteval doesn't have anything. I think you can get supplies there. I genuinely... I never went there often enough to really know what's there. It might be best, like, if I just sort of sail up. I might just have to go the typical way. There's just a huge gap, and I have Dahut to refuel. Because, like, I can't afford to go down 13 fuel. See, what is this? This is 2.5. This still feels weird that this is 2.5. It didn't feel like it was 2.5. It doesn't look like it's 2.5 fuel. I feel like it takes more elsewhere. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-ish times 2.5. That's roughly 14 fuel. I don't have any recent news, so I won't be allowed into Adam's Way anyway. And I don't really like. There's stuff for me to do, like to talk with the face snuffer guy. It will be. I don't know. It'll be close. I guess I know. I want to fill out the map, so I think I may just go westward. Okay. If I can't cross under this bridge, I will be unhappy. Thank goodness. Oh, great. Of course. Of course. 500. That's a lot of health. Let's see if we can get underneath before she hits us. Phew, just barely. Oh, unless that counted, which it may have. Oh, what's happening? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I think it may have hit. I don't know. The Zub shakes. Oh god, this was a mistake. Yep. Hey. Hey? You're not... Oh, I don't have... Oh. It can't catch up? Ah, fudge. $238 health. Always grand. Alright. I'm not going in the right direction even. I'm gonna have to reload, I think. As the first watch ends, shouts forward rouse you. Your bosun's face is grim as you emerge from your cabin. We lost one. Weighted himself with pans and gave himself to the deeps. Took cook's best kettle, too. Morale's worsening, Captain. Okay, I could definitely do a rum ration. Hasn't helped with discipline, but the mood aboard is perceptibly better. Nice. Not nice. Please back up. Thank you. I wish hitting monsters worked. I was hoping this would give us a new oh man. So I don't know what to do then about the lost tomb colonists. I don't know. Um, a stowaway? The quartermaster has been complaining of food going missing of late, and now you know why. The monkey foundling sits smiling innocently behind a crate, mouth surrounded by fresh crumbs and in a bed of, wait, your stolen clothes? Yeah, you seem fun, she says. She desperately wants to explore the Z with you. Aww. She can earn her keep doing odd jobs for now. Your treasures need polishing, your mug needs filling. In time, maybe you can make an officer out of her. Sure, why not? Yay, the monkey foundling hugs you tight and asks, eyes sparkling, where you keep the weapons. Okay. What direction do I need to go in? I'm not doing a good job. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I don't think I have enough fuel. Because I don't have the money. This was a mistake, unfortunately. I can barely get up to Dahut, maybe. Maybe if I go straight there, I'll be lucky. So definitely no full force forward. Man, I'm bad. Sometimes I just sort of realize like I'm not great at this game, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not good at thinking about it because I want to, I want to do my own thing. And the game very definitely doesn't allow you to do that. Can't explore for too long undersea because you'll have oxygen and terror. You can't explore above the sea for too long because you'll have terror and also everything else. Okay, so I just got to go forward. Because I'm going to go to Dahut and I'll be able to afford, what, like 5 fuel at most? If I'm lucky. There's no point in finding anything. I thought I could get a tomb colonist out of fighting, and I can't. For whatever reason. I don't know if I have to go back to Vendor Bite for them to say, oh, you can get other tomb colonists in the following ways or something. I don't know. Okay, so here we are. Of course there's a current in our way. Why would it be easy after all? Where is the opening? It's on the east. It's on the east. Legitimately don't understand the current. It seems to go faster to go straight through it. Which makes not a hint of sense. Okay, so I have that. I can wander and lose some terror. Shops, I can buy some fuel. I have a lot of drowning pearls. I don't know what to use them for, except I can I guess I could use a lot of these in Guider's Morn, get a bunch of the solace fruits and sell them for 50 each. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what else they're really used for. Oh, well, I can sell... Wait, what's the price for Parabola Linen? Parabola Linen is 60 in Fallen London. 66 here. Oh, this is the best place to sell them. Oh. I don't know how many I should keep. Genuinely unsure. I know that he wants 7, the Venturer. But I wouldn't mind keeping some myself. I wonder what happens, like, if you... This will earn you 0 a casket of sapphire. So, like, would I lose this if I press that button? That'd be awful, frankly. Okay. So now I have a little more money. Now the pressure is a little off because our terror is almost perfect. Not perfect. It's almost as low as we'll be able to get to go at Fallen London anyway. This is currently the best price for fuel in the Untersee, and the best price for supplies as well. Probably, if I could find a good route that doesn't get too much terror, like buying this stuff and going back to the Empire of Hands, that might be a good way to get some favor. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'll do... I may leave it at that for now. There's nothing else to do here. Oh, phew. I feel a lot better. I love... We went out to wait out time has changed so that we could get down to 0, and at this rate, we're going to have like 65 at worst. So it's... so it'll hopefully be fine. It'll hopefully be fine. Let's see, what else? By the way, how do I further your goal now? Right. Meat result. So I have 1 meat result. So I need a zoop. Okay. Well, that's not too difficult. Alright. That's fair enough. I was making a note. This is the least number of secrets I've ever had. I only have like 2, maybe. I may have gotten a 3rd one along the way, but I don't think so. Okay, so manual save, overhill. Okay. So not shabby as goals go, and the constant companion can't load on account of, I think it requires 70 or higher. So it's just a matter of, not sure, what else do I want to do while I'm out here? I'm tempted to go up to Mount Palmerston, but I'm worried about Pigmote Isle. I don't know what I'm going to see. Or I'm worried about what I'm going to see. I think I know what I'm going to see. I'm going to see my friends obliterated and the star taken. Because I failed them. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. I'm 3 feet from shore. Why is my terror going up? Very strange. Oh, she's speeding in. I had to call cough. So, I mean, I could do that, I guess. I don't want to. Ba-bum. Yeah, nothing else available. Let me at her. Let me at her. What? Oh, it did hit her. I just... No, thank you. Okay. Alright. Investigate the wreckage. Port side. Absolutely, we could. Alright. Forged a rivalry. I thought we already were beyond that point. I don't know what happened. Well. Oh well. Some people would head straight to London like a smart person. Pigmote's fight for independence is lost. A viscous fog curses what remains of its civilization, turning any water it touches to black tar. The twitching bodies of rats and cavies line the streets, black jackal masks nailed to their faces. A lingering smell of burned fur catches in your throat as you leave. Few survivors still scavenge through the remnants, hissing whenever you approach. They have little worth protecting. Raiders, pirates, and other opportunists have wasted no time picking Pigmote to the bones. Tiny glimmers mark where the rodent's treasure met its end. What pieces remain are too small to be worth collecting, even as souvenirs. What a miserable end. I don't know what else. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's just the death of hope. I don't know. I mean, there's little. I mean, it's just chance. I don't know. Like, I guess I could try reloading a couple of times. But that's a. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play it as it lies. That's rough. I don't know. I mean, I know how I feel about it. I don't feel happy about that. I won't go north. The determined doctor makes no plea, no apology, no excuse. He holds his hands out for the irons and is escorted to the brig with his head held high. We caught him. The determined doctor stands as the door opens, irons clinking on his wrists, his eyes defiant. The cold sweat on his brow tells a different story. The question is a single word. Why? Why would a man throw a life preserver to a drowning child? The determined doctor looks up, revolutionary fervor in his eye. You were not there, Captain, or you would know. Our only salvation is in anarchy, in burning London, bringing down the Khanate, in sealing the Hannoiance Canal, taking back what is ours. They understand that. In the shadow, they understand. Yeah. Man. He only did what he thought was right. Will he actually, though? Because I gotta tell you, I'm tired of having to worry about my items being stolen. I have to be honest. Of course, it's not going to be easy to find out the answer. I don't know. I'll do this one, I guess. It's the one that feels better. I don't know who his, like, we, us is if we're fighting, like, every human culture that isn't on the Elder Continent. Oh, maybe the Elder Continent, like, people down there, I guess? Or, I don't know. It's like, I can understand Fallen London, like, freeing Fallen London from the Masters and the Bazaar. But, we'll see. Please understand, there was no pleasure or satisfaction in what I did. It was only with the bitterest regret and for the greatest good that I betrayed your trust. But I cannot swear that, Captain. I must continue to ask my conscience demands, as must you with yours. I will speak no false promises to spare my neck. Okay. grief, has this man ever found a cause he didn't immediately embrace? I mean, sure, like, it was the Spider Council first, and then, so on and so forth. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, no, there's no explanations. I'm not seeing this as a thing, even. It does not say. I don't know. I'll try to do this, I guess. No, sorry, not this. Argue? For a moment, it is as if you have got through to him, but no, a man who has fallen so quickly from worshipping sorrow spiders into the crooked clutches of the Calendar Council and still be instantly won over by a bunch of Coganian anarchs is a man with an impenetrable shield of homilies and self-justification. I did what I must, says the doctor, his solitary eye staring past your ear. I could have done no less. You could have. You were stealing my stuff. The determined doctor does his best to look defiant, but is unable to hide his nervous trembling. I guess. I mean, he'll return to work under guard, of course. He is fortunately not too good a surgeon to simply discard. I guess. Still, the doctor's face sinks into gloom. Was he hoping to be a martyr for his latest cause? Is he simply sick that he will be unable to help his anarch friends? It matters not. The irons around his wrists are removed. He is free to resume his duties, at least for the moment. I don't understand. I do not understand. Must be something about turning stops the speed. Manual save. I guess Overhill. I don't know which I should do. Like, I have too many choices and each one is only like one permitted. I think I've done that one, right? Errands for the Acolyte. Heart metal suit. I could do this one. A visit to Susan Cooper. She has a little jar of heart metal shavings, bits too small to be reused for any other purpose, picked out of the teeth of the Nutcracker. I mean, there's this, or I can ask the smith about himself. I'll do this one. Boiling liquids. Yeah, see, it all goes away. Soothe meets you at the door. Cooper is not home. What? Soothe has a cauldron on the boil already, and in go the shavings. You wouldn't think they'd melt, but they go like butter, swirling into the mix. Have 'em bottled by tomorrow forenoon, Soothe says, not looking up from his stirring. Okay. Did that spend a Sooth Cooper box? Oh, I don't have a Sooth Cooper. I didn't buy one. Okay, right. I didn't buy one. I forgot. I may load and see what the Heart Metal Smith says. Let's see. How he got here. Metaphor or very strange truth? Swam, he says. He stares you in the eye. Oh, wait. We did this one. Didn't we? Continue. Wait, but was it 3 before? Didn't we... Hold on, let me load game. I thought we had already asked him that, and I thought he'd already said he swam. I remembered him saying that. Let's see, you need acquainted with Heart Metal Smith 4, and we have 2. So I guess that's the right one to do. I guess. Manual save. Overhill. Alright. Part of the reason I'm not going north is, one, I was of course very disheartened by our failure to help our friends. But also, the venture will need to be brought north, possibly after this run, when we give him the linen. If you want to fight, I'm here. How'd that work out for you, friend? Wait, that was her again? Okay. Peaches. Amber and Dawn, as even Snaffle's one is caught when the taste makes them burst into tears. Pat them carefully, don't bruise them. Nice. Alright, back to London. One of these days I have to go to Hunter's Keep because there's an event eventually once we go there often enough. It'll trigger. Okay, so we've made it back to London without too much of a problem. That was tumultuous. Got a lot of stuff done. So we've done that. Collect messages. Yeah, of course the blind bruiser's there. Manual save, Overhill. I swear, I don't... You know what? I'm done with you. That's annoying. I'll not pretend that this has improved my evening. Yeah. Notwithstanding howsoever, I might say that you have acquitted yourself honorably, and I do not think my patron will feel the need to pursue the matter further. Not this time. As long as you keep your mouth healings close. Tight, snap shut. Good night. Okay. Because I'm not... It's like 200 and then a couple of fuel, a couple of supplies. It's a hassle. It's a hassle and I don't value it. Present. Nice. Okay. Manual save, Overhill. Strategic information. Right. We want to give this to him. We got this from Empire of Hands, right? Hopefully. Satisfactory says, yeah. That was it, right? Hopefully. Frost found in the north. Okay. Ha ha ha! Please don't send me to bloody Frostbound. No, I'm fine going there, I think. Sure, okay. I'm so sad about Pigmote Isle. It just makes me so sad. Oh goodness, what are those accursed monkeys up to now? Don't let the revenue men catch you trading with them. Wild Wheel Court. When I started here, was the Court Eternal. Then the Amaranthine Palace, then Soul Harbor, then... I do wish they would make up their blasted minds. The filing is most annoying. Chelinate. Okay. Rem. Amazing. You go to the basically the furthest possible point from fallen London, and you get 20 echoes out of it. Amazing. Dahut, from what I can't remember which ones helped me in Low Barnet. If I recall, that one does nothing. I can't remember if Nook helped. Alright, so I guess I'll have to leave those for now and test it out when we go north, because I think that's our aim next. Manual save, Overhill. I love sacrificing a mascot and some other powerful items just for a single point of pages. Amazing. Bizarre to me. Okay. Was there anything more? I don't think so. Alright, the Venturer. Seven bales. Oh, I totally forgot I could do that. Well, 500 or 700. I get it must be a like they always. I may be sad subsequently, but I've always understood that these are always like bargains. They're always something you want to do. So I think I may do that. Generous. Sure. Okay. Preparations complete. Venture has a plan. My operations here will continue without me, and I have gathered all the supplies I need for my greatest endeavor yet. I need to charter your ship. You hear what he has to say? Manual save. Let's go. You and I, we are not numbered among the timid. Now is the time to complete what we have begun. Come with me. Come north, to Avid Horizon, to the High Gate. No. Bidding farewell. Do not choose this option unless you have 40 units of free cargo space and can reach Avid Horizon. I don't know if I go with him through if I choose this option, so I'm not going to yet. 40 space, 22. Yeah, so I don't have the space for him anyway. Oh, though I do have some stuff that I can offload. Thank goodness that they didn't go rampaging. 120. Yeah, so I would have to be down to 80. Okay. I don't know what it means to use this item. Part of the reason why I refuse the bruiser is the language about doing those more interesting adventures on his behalf. There was a mention by somebody that it's you have to refuse him once first, but I thought it was at the very beginning. So it's sort of a gamble that I'm taking that maybe he'll pop up again and just say, hey. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. So lodgings, morning papers. I don't know. Like, I'm increasingly tempted, but I just... I don't know. That's also, if I'm carrying on with the Nacreous Survivor... it's not gonna... Like, I don't think I'd get a kid out of it. But, I don't know, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, I think that it's like, I forget, it has like a little note, like, from what I vaguely recall, it's just like, you know, like, say if you're, you know, male-type humanoid, dating, or, I don't know, it's just, I remember vaguely just like it says something just like it could be from adoption. a child appears in your house, presumably it belongs to you. We don't speak of how the child occurred. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it off here while I think about what to do, because I'm sure that these are so boring, just hearing me audibly think. So I hope you have a good rest of the day, and farewell. It was quite a... man, I'm so sad about Pigmote. I was hoping against hope. Yeah. But in any case, farewell.